Bonjour French chic ladies! Is there one thing you had known about style that you wish you had known when you were younger? If so, please let us know in the comments below. So today in this video, I am going to tell you 5 things about style that I've learned while growing up in France. By the end of this video, you will be able to apply these 5 lessons to your own style and your own wardrobe. Bonjour, my name is Marianne Lecoeur of howtobechic-and-elegant.com, and I have helped many women dress better via my personal style consultancy, my Amazon best-selling books and my many courses. If you are new to my channel, a big welcome to you, and please click subscribe and click on the little bell to receive notifications. Thank you. So the first style lesson I learned while growing up in France is style over fashion. And this is a very important lesson for us. And this is really what embodies French chic style. Okay, so style before fashion. If you choose style, before fashion, whatever you wear, every piece that you wear will always be in style, because fashion fades away, fashion gets old-fashioned. In the words of Madame Chanel herself, she said, "La mode se démode, mais le style jamais." So if I translate this, it means that fashion gets old-fashioned, but style never. You see, style is always in style. So by choosing style, you pick the items that are perfect for you, that will last a long time. As opposed to if you choose something that's in fashion, next year it will no longer be in fashion. So you will not be able to wear these things again. So this is why style over fashion is a concept that is so important in French chic, and it's actually a concept that underpins the whole French chic style. So what do you think of this first lesson? If you really like this one, please type style in the comments below. And please don't go away after the 5th lesson, because I will tie all those lessons together. The second style lesson I learned while growing up in France is about classics. We love and wear classics. First of all, what is a classic item? So a classic item can be worn again and again. It is in essence a timeless piece. We love timeless pieces. We love classics. Why? Because again, we go back to the first lesson, style over fashion. You see, in style, we prefer to choose classic pieces because they will always be in style. And I remember while growing up, I used to hear women describing what they bought, either showing them to us or describing an item that they bought and describing it with the term classic. And classic in France always has a positive meaning. It's always a good thing. I bought this piece, it's classic. I will be able to wear it with all my other things. I will be able to wear it for a long time. It will last. It's a timeless piece and it's a good investment. And also for us, the term classic has this kind of a meaning of something that is in good taste, good taste in style, in good taste in clothing. So it's always positive. So did you enjoy this second style lesson? If yes, please type classics in the comments below. Now my third style lesson that I learned while growing up in France is keep it simple. Yes, one of my 3 pillars of French chic. Okay, keep it simple. KISS for short. So why is simplicity important? It's because simple items last much longer than fussy ones. So we're going to go for clean cuts. We're going to go for a minimal detailing. We're going to go for simple prints. or even no prints at all. So if you know any French women, you will have noticed that we wear usually no prints at all or simple prints. For instance, like polka dots and stripes. I mean, we absolutely adore stripes. I can give you a few examples of items that have clean cuts and minimal detailing. For instance, a turtleneck, or a little black dress, or a blazer, or tailored black trousers, or white trousers. So what do you think of this third style lesson? If you like this lesson, please type KISS in the comments below. And remember, stay until after the fifth lesson, because I'm going to tie up all those lessons together and you will see how they work together and how they really become the foundation of French chic. Now for the fourth style lesson that I have learned while growing up in France is, ta-da, neutral colors. And why neutral colors? Because neutral colors go with everything we have already in our wardrobe. They never go out of fashion. Why? Because we're into style, not fashion. And you will remember that the color that was in the winter 2018-2019 was neon green. And we're a few months later and neon green is already passé. So this is why we stick to neutral colors, so that they are essentially always in style. So what do you think of this fourth style lesson? If you enjoyed it, please type colors below. Now for the fifth style lesson that I learned while growing up in France is quality, not quantity. And this one is also a biggie. It is one of my 3 pillars of French chic, and is really something we take in consideration when we purchase clothes and accessories and shoes, of course. So why do we like to buy something that is of quality? Because I have mentioned in the other lessons, and you will see all those 5 lessons work together like a web. One doesn't really work without the other. They are all linked. So quality over quantity, because we like classics. We like timeless pieces. We like style over fashion. So it makes sense really to invest in pieces that are of good quality. They will last so much longer, you see. So essentially, you could say that we prefer slow style as opposed to fast fashion. So I learned when I was growing up and shopping with my mom and aunts and friends of my mom that when you went shopping, you looked at the label. What is this fabric made of? This is important. Always read the label. It is also important to touch the fabric, have a look, how is it made, and have a look at the seams, have a look at the parts of the garment, and you will see if it's well made. Have a look for things that are frayed, or buttons that are already falling off, loose buttons, seams that are not well made. This won't be good quality. So essentially we grow up getting used to items that are well made, and this way what we buy will last longer. And also quality over the quantity, because in France we have to consider the size of our closets. We don't have really a walk-in closet or large rooms just for our clothes, and also we have financial constraint. So we prefer to buy one item but of good quality over 4 or 5 items of lower quality and that will not last. So what do you think of this style lesson? If you enjoyed, please click quality in the comments below. So thank you for having stayed until the end of the 5th style lesson. So now I'm going to give you a very simple way for you to remember those 5 essential style lessons so they can stay with you forever. So let's remember the first style lesson was style over fashion. So think of this once the first style lesson, style over fashion, the center of that web I was telling you earlier. Okay. So you start from the center of the web and the first strand is classics. We choose classics, we wear classics, we prefer classic styles. Okay? So the second strand is how, do we choose classics? Where we choose simplicity. We go for simple styles. Okay? The third strand is neutral colors. We go for neutral colors, for our classics. So we have now style over fashion. So we choose classics in simple styles, in neutral colors. And now the fourth strand is quality. Okay, so let's start again. Style over fashion in the center, classics, keep it simple, neutral colors, and in quality. And these are your 5 essential style technique, style lessons that you can keep, with you forever and apply every day that you get dressed. So I hope you enjoy these 5 essential style lessons, and if you do, please click yes in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to click like and also share it with your many friends. And you can click also on the description below because I have these free e-course for you. So thank you very much again, and I see you soon.